How many type of rejection do we have in Germany? If you are involved in one of these three type of rejection, you may be qualified to also get your resident permit. Doesn't mean that you have a rejection after your appeal and also everything, like after interview, your appeal, and you still get a rejection letter, and after that you receive your Duldung. It doesn't mean that you'll be asked to leave Germany instantly. Some have that opportunity. You can also get your resident permit even if you have one of these rejection letter. Hello elegant, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here is Miss Nelson. If you are new here, I do talk about Germany. I'm a mom of three beautiful kids. I talk about Germany. I do vlog, I do beauty, like just name it all in one. That is what this channel is all about. But in this very video today, elegant, we are going to be talking about Germany. Yeah, how many type of rejection letter do we have in Germany? Register as an asylum seeker. After you register as an asylum seeker, they call you for interview. Caswell, Heidelberg, just name it. First interview, you are rejected, you appeal. So you appeal after attending court and all those things, you still get a rejection letter. So one of the rejection letter, you don't have a Duldung, so you have a right of staying in Germany. So listening and be blessed. So elegant, I'm just going to read out some of the information that you may be interested to hear today right now. After your rejection of the asylum and track, legal option and further perspective have been unfortunately being rejected. The Bundesamt for Migration and Flüchtlinge said that your reason for leaving your country were not sufficient, or the Bundesamt said that you do not tell the truth. You can appeal for the administration court against the rejection. The fact that your asylum application was rejected does not automatically mean that you are going to be deported immediately. Did you hear that? So it doesn't mean that they rejected your appeal. A lot of people jump from story building and just give themselves ROIP, or in the name Germany give them a rejection letter. It doesn't mean that they will be deported as soon as possible. They are still, you can make appeal towards it, and after your appeal, if God be the glory, you will be granted. If God said no, it's not yet your time because of one thing or the other, you are still going to be staying in the country even if without document, but at least you still remain in the country working towards your document, working towards your granted. You get me? So elegant, let's go ahead and talk about type of rejection letter you get in Germany. There are three type of rejection. Which kind of rejection you get will be written in the negative decision notice called Ablehnung Bescheid. The negative decision notice will come by post in a yellow envelope. Yeah, I know a lot of people do know about this, that anytime they just open their briefcase and they see anything that has to do with yellow envelope, oh my god, this envelope is coming from Bundes. This envelope is coming from Bundesamt Migration for Refugee. Oh my goodness, why do I have to get this yellow envelope? Sis, bro, don't kill yourself, okay? Anything will be say you never see for this life, you never will reach there. So everybody has one thing or the other he or she is facing, but we just give God the glory. Anywhere you find yourself, just give God the glory. That's just it. And the Germany, it's not quite easy to get this document. If you manage to get one, be sincere and hold that document very well. Don't play with it. Don't not just play with it, because a lot of people having document, they think maybe I not have a document, I own my soul. Yeah, they do anything undoable to the extent that they even carry credit, like money they cannot pay even since Baba God called them. They use just 1 year's document or 2 years document to rent heavy, like a lot of things. Like our people, be careful, they just give you document, it's not quite long, and then you don't use it until they carry big phone, 1,500, buy cars, buy house. Like, who does that? This is 1 year's document we are talking about. Build it, bro. Sis, build your document. So, elegant, we have three types of rejection letter. The negative decision will come by post in a yellow envelope. This envelope is very, very important. Please do keep the envelope. Don't throw the envelope away. There are three types of rejection. One is called manifestly unfounded. In German, it's called offensichtlich unbegründet. So number two is unfounded, which is unbegründet, and then number three is inadmissible. And in Germany, it's called unzulässig. You can appeal against the rejection of your asylum application. You have to make the appeal to the administration court, which is Verwaltung Gericht. And if you want to appeal, you have to be quickly. Sometimes you only have just 7 days to start the deadline for the appeal is written on the yellow envelope. This is the reason why you have to keep the envelope. If you are too late making the appeal, you have no chance of a court hearing. Did you hear that? Go quickly to an advice office or to a lawyer or to competitive administration court for Verwaltung Gericht. If you want to appeal against a rejection, every court has an office which is responsible for assisting people who want to make an appeal. Take note of the opening time of the court and bring all of your burdensome documents with you. If your asylum application is rejected as offensichtlich unbegründet or unzulassen, you have to appeal for a delaying affair. Only if this application is successfully, you can prevent yourself from being deported. During the application process, you can prevent yourself from being deported during this application process. So you can also find everything on their website, which is aktiv.fuschlingenrand. And then, yeah, you find all the material there if you want to appeal by yourself. The template for the application for delaying affair, everything are in their website. You can just go on there, maybe download everything and fill it out. You can do that. Rejection and appeal, the process in detail. Number one, rejected as offensichtlich unbegründet. Your negative decision notice said your application for asylum has been rejected as manifesting unfounded, offensichtlich unbegründet. If you want to appeal, you have only just 7 days. The appeal has to reach the court within this time. Go quickly to an advice office or to a lawyer or a competent administration court for Verwaltung Gericht. Together with the appeal, you have to submit an application for delaying affair on the website. If you do not appeal, you only have 1 week to leave Germany. If you do not leave Germany within this time, then Germany can deport you. If you do not want to leave Germany, you have to look into other options. There are very few options as an advice office. If you want to leave Germany, as a repatriation advice office if you want to leave. So I would say if you want to leave and you don't want to repatriate back to Nigeria, just live on your own, go to other European country, move out of Germany, like just leave Germany if you want to, if you don't want to be repatriated. But if you want to be repatriated because Germany asks you to leave, you can just go to maybe repatriation office and seek advice. Maybe you want to leave, they will ask you one thing or the other. So that's just it. So number two, rejection as unbegründet, which is unfounded. Your negative decision notice said your application for asylum has been rejected as unbegründet. If you do not appeal, you have 1 month, just 1 month for this unbegründet, just 1 month to leave Germany. If you do not leave Germany within this time, then Germany can deport you. If you do not want to leave, you have to look into other options. There are only few options. As I said earlier, go to advice office or you go to repatriation office. And then number 3, which is rejection as unzulassen, inadmissible. Your rejection decision said your asylum application has been rejected as unzulassen. You have 7 days in which to make an appeal. Your asylum application was probably rejected because you are in a Duldung process. You know, you are in a Duldung process or have been granted a protection status in another country. So if your asylum application is being rejected inadmissibly, just know that because you already registered in other European country. But if you happen to be unbegründet, you have just 1 month to appeal or you leave Germany. So if you happen to be offensichtlich unbegründet, then you have just 7 good days to really appeal or you leave Germany, which is 1 week. So yeah, you need to find advice before you appeal, because maybe there are some of things that you said to them which even if you appeal, you are still going not to get that granted. You get me? So you just have to seek advice just for you to be sure, because those advice are the people. Maybe they will ask you, what did you say, what really happened, why did you come from your country, like why do you want to stay in Germany, or why don't you want to go back to your country? So those, when you now finalize or explain yourself to those people will be, they not be like examine the issue that you, everything that you claim. So maybe they will say, yeah, you really need protection. So those people will advise you to stay in Germany, that you may not be deported. But even if they promise you that you are still not going to be deported, be careful, okay? You are appearing, but mind how you work, mind how you move around, okay? If you appeal, you also have to make an application for delaying effect. You can find a template for the appeal and for the application for delaying effect. If you do not want to leave Germany, you have to look into other options. As I said earlier, there are very few options. Ask an advice office, which will give you more vital information. If your application has been rejected, you will get a Duldung. There is a date in the Duldung document. This date shows how long the document is valid for. Before this date is reached, you have to go to the Ausländer Behörde and then to get your Duldung extended. The date written on your Duldung does not mean that date you will be deported. Some people in Germany, they give them 3 months Duldung. After the 3 months end, let's just say 1 week for the deadline, you have to go to Ausländer Behörde, and then they will not give you extra 3 months because they are looking into your matter. Your matter is yet to be decided, you know, so they will not extend it. A lot of people have Duldung 5 good years, but they was extending it every 3 months. They extend it. So I've never seen anybody that holds a Duldung of 6 months. 3 months I've been saying, but if you happen to get 6 months Duldung, a glory be to God. Doesn't mean that you have a Duldung for 3 months. It means that maybe, let's say we are in August now, and then in December, maybe your Duldung is ending in December 10. You say, God, I will be deported in December 10. No, it doesn't mean that way. That on the 10, before that on the 10, if possible, give them that your Duldung advice. They will extend it 3 months again. So that is how Ausländer Behörde extend your Duldung. So yeah, to get your Duldung extended, this date does not mean that Germany is going to deport you after this date, but this date also does not mean that Germany is not going to deport you before this date. In some case, Germany will not deport you because of a safe Duldung. Maybe I may say that one on my very video, on another video, safe Duldung, the Duldung that is safe. So elegant, I may come out in another video maybe to talk about safe Duldung. Even if you have a Duldung for 3 months, you will be safe to stay in Germany. Mind you, you can stay in Germany even if you are holding a Duldung. Apart from asylum, there are other reasons for being allowed to stay in Germany. Okay, so we are going to be saying that in another video. For example, blah blah blah, this is what it is and this is what it's not. So apart from asylum seeking, there are other reasons for you to stay in Germany. You elegant right here, if you have any thought, opinion, you can just leave it in the comment section down below. Share my video for your friend and family, and I will see you elegant in my next video. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Do make sure to stay blessed, and bye bye.